In this video, I'll go over how to find and sell tariff-proof products so you can build a high-ticket e-commerce business without getting crushed by shipping delays, customs fees, or rising import costs. What's going on, everyone? I'm Eric Hunsaker, and with tariffs driving up prices on a lot of typical drop shipping products, this is your chance to pivot into smarter, more profitable strategies. I'll walk you through how to spot the right products, find the right suppliers, and use tools like Helium 10 to uncover real opportunities, with examples of stores doing over $2 million a month. So let's dive in. The big shift in drop shipping. Why tariffs open a new door. Let's start off with why this matters now more than ever. The old school way of drop shipping, those cheap, trendy, low ticket products that you'd find on AliExpress or TikTok, was already on shaky ground. The margins were slim, shipping was slow, returns were a mess. And now, with the tariffs going up, it's not just risky, it's a race to the bottom. But what if you flipped the script? What if instead of competing on price, you went premium? I'm talking about high ticket products, especially ones that are already sitting in US warehouses, or at least from countries not hit with tariffs. These are products where you're not making $5 to $10 per order. You're making $100 to $200, sometimes more. That's the approach that successful stores are taking. And they're not just surviving, they're crushing it. One of the best examples right now is a red light therapy brand doing over $2 million a month, selling a $349 product. And the genius part is that it's tariff proof. The suppliers are in the US and the products hit the sweet spot. Expensive enough to make great profits, but still way cheaper than the alternative, like spa treatments or surgery. Now, what makes a product tariff proof? Okay, so what do we actually mean when we say tariff proof? Here's the simple version. It ships from a country not affected by the current tariff hikes, like the US, Mexico, and parts of Europe. It's sourced from suppliers who already store inventory in the US. Or even if it's not technically made in the US, it's under a customs category that isn't being taxed yet. Now, you don't have to be a trade policy expert. You just need to know where to look. Now, tools like Helium 10 can help you find these types of products by showing you top sellers based in the US or who use US-based fulfillment centers. The key is focusing on categories that naturally have higher prices, like health and wellness, home improvement, pet gear, and other hobbyist equipment. These aren't the viral TikTok products or TikTok made me buy it. These are more practical, and because they're more valuable, people are willing to pay more. Real world example, the red light therapy boom. Let's talk about the store that's doing over $2 million per month. Now, this isn't some mythical success story. The business is selling red light therapy pads, basically a wellness tool that people can use at home instead of going to a clinic or a spa. The product sells for $349, but it costs under $90 to source, and it ships from the US. That means they skip the whole tariff issue entirely. It also means faster delivery, fewer customer complaints, and a premium experience. What's even more interesting is how the store is set up. Their product page looks more like something you'd see from a health tech company. Super clean, professional, filled with customer testimonials and science-backed claims. It doesn't feel like a drop shipping site at all. They've even built in payment plans. Instead of asking someone to pay $349 up front, they offer a $39 per month option. That spreads out the cost and makes it easier to say yes. The takeaway? You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to model what's working. How to spot tariff-proof opportunities with Helium 10. Now let's talk some tools. One of the best ways to find these kinds of products is using Helium 10. Yes, it's known as an Amazon seller tool, but even if you're not on Amazon, you can still use it to figure out what's trending, what's growing, and what's selling. Here's how you can use it for this purpose. Use the black box tool to filter for high-priced products, like $100 or more. Set your supplier origin to the US or Mexico, Canada, countries not facing high tariffs. Look for keywords that are trending upwards, especially in categories like pain relief, fitness recovery, or home upgrades. Check out the listing analyzer to see where products are being fulfilled from. Even better, once you find a promising product, look at the seller's page and their shipping details. Many will list ships from US right in the description, and that's a strong sign that they're sourcing domestically or using US 3PL warehouses. All right, so let's go ahead and check out some of these tools inside of Helium 10. So we'll come here into the tools and we'll click on black box. And for category, we'll just go ahead and choose this big big health and household. We'll go ahead and just select all that. We'll select the improvement range needs some, where competition is medium and price range is over $100 and revenue is over $10,000. So now we're gonna get a list of products that fit all of those filters. So another filter that we're going to want to check is we'll come here, we'll go to edit filters. So what we'll do, we'll come here and we'll scroll down a little bit and we'll go to exact seller country region. And here we'll go ahead and just type in the United States for this example, and we'll click apply filters. Great. So now we're starting to narrow down our list of products that meet these specifications. Now, Jungle Scout is another product that can do similar things, by the way, but Helium 10 just gives you more detail around keyword trends and monthly sales estimates. So if you want to get started with Helium 10, we'll have a link for you down in the description, which will bring you to this page right here. So just click on the link and then you can choose between one of two different coupon codes. You can use code StartupWise20 to get 20% off 6 months when you use that code. Or if you use code StartupWise10, you'll get 10% off every month going forward. Again, click the link down in the description and use these codes at checkout. How to position your product like a premium brand. So for this example, let's say I found a supplier for a premium looking adjustable dumbbell set. It ships from within the US, avoids all the usual customs headaches, and has great margins. Wholesale is $95, and then I can retail it for $229 to $249. Here's how I turn that into a brand, not just a product listing. Number one, hero headline, sell the transformation. Most dropshippers would write something like adjustable dumbbell set, 5 to 52.5 pounds, space saving design. But here's how you can reframe that instead, and what I would do. Ditch the gym, get strong at home without sacrificing space. That line speaks to the actual problem that my buyer has. They want to get fit. They don't have a ton of space. They're tired of gym fees and they want fast shipping and convenience. Then I'd add a sub headline, something like build muscle and strength in 20 minutes a day with the only dumbbells you'll ever need. And boom, we're not just selling weights, we're selling a lifestyle shift. Number two, use visuals that reinforce the message. I'd show a clean home gym setup with the dumbbells on a small stand. A person in a small apartment working out, looking focused, and bonus points if you use some natural lighting and relatable body types. A short video of how they adjust in just seconds to hit home the efficiency value proposition. These visuals would be branded simple and clean. No AliExpress clutter. No fake urgency banners, just confidence. 3, trust building offers. Because it's $229, I'd instantly stack 2 guarantees. A 60-day money-back guarantee and lifetime warranty on core parts, like the handle mechanism and the weight selector. I'd also add icons, like it ships from US warehouses, free shipping, no tools or setup required, rated 4.9 out of 5 by 1,300 plus customers. And just seeing these sorts of things visually near the price makes people feel like they're buying from a real company, not a Shopify dropshipper. 4, premium bundle equals more profit and more value. I'd also add a second offer right below. There's the starter set for $229, which is 1 pair of adjustable dumbbells, storage base, quick start workout guide PDF. Below that would be the pro bundle for $289, where you get everything in the starter, plus a foldable dumbbell bench, and a bonus of a 28-day home strength program, which is PDF. And the extra bench might cost $40 to $50 wholesale, but adding the 28-day workout plan is pure margin, written once, delivered automatically. This bumps average order values and makes people feel like they're buying into a system, not just a product. 5, the brand section. Make it personal. At the bottom of the page, I'd include a short founder story. Something like, we started Core Form Fitness to help busy people take control of their health at home. No overpriced gym memberships, no complicated equipment, just high quality tools that fit your space, your schedule, and your goals. Then add a photo and something that puts a human face to the brand. 6, payment plans and financing. What I would do is I'd add shop pay installments or afterpay to offer $57 per month pricing, which psychologically makes $229 feel a lot more accessible. People are more likely to buy when they see just $57 a month with shop pay than when they see $229 on its own. 7, why this works. Because at every step, I'm treating this like I'm launching a real fitness brand, not just pushing a trending product. I've made the copy emotional, not just technical. The photos tell a story. The guarantees build trust. The bundle adds value, and the page feels designed, not dropped in. That's the difference between getting a 1% conversion rate and seeing a 3 to 5% or more, especially when you're asking people to drop over $200. Create offers that actually make you money. So one of the smartest parts of the strategy strategy is how you build your offer. A lot of stores just list the product and maybe add a few features. But when you're doing high ticket drop shipping, you want to build an offer, not just sell a product. And that means bundling. So let's talk about that red light therapy pad again. The basic product is $349, but the store also offers a premium version for $439, which includes a battery pack and safety glasses. Not only does this make the buyer feel like they're getting more value, it increases the average order value as well, which means more profit for you without needing to find more customers. You can also upsell digital products. So if you're selling something in the wellness space, a short ebook or a checklist about pain recovery, posture tips, or mobility exercises is an easy $20 to $30 add-on. You write it once and it keeps selling. Ads that actually convert, even if you're not a pro. One last piece. How do you market this stuff? You don't need to be an ad genius. In fact, the ads from the $2 million store are super basic. Most are simple video ads using AI avatars or stock footage with text overlays. Here are a few of the angles I used. Avoid surgery and try this instead. Why top athletes are using red light therapy. Heal chronic pain in just 20 minutes a day. Each of these ads was paired with a testimonial style video or animation that walked through a story, like a grandma getting back on the golf course after months of knee pain. That's the key. You're not just selling a product, you're selling a result, a transformation. If you're using tools like Canva or CapCut, you can throw together a decent video in a couple of hours. Add subtitles, some music, and a call to action. That's really all you need to start testing. And remember, if your offer and landing page are solid, the ad doesn't need to be a masterpiece. It just needs to get attention. So the whole reason this approach works is that you're not just selling cheap gadgets from overseas. You're offering real solutions to real problems like chronic pain, aging, mobility issues, or expensive treatments that people want to avoid. And because you're doing it with US-based suppliers or products outside the tariff zone, you skip all the logistical nightmares that kill most drop shipping businesses. Plus, with the high ticket model, you don't need 500 orders a week to make good money. You just need a dozen or two solid sales and you're doing thousands in profit. So yeah, tariffs are a headache for some people, but for you, it might be the best thing to happen to your e-commerce journey. Now, if you want to get started with any of the products we talked about today, you'll find links for them down in the description below. These are affiliate links, which means that we earn a small commission when you use them at no extra cost to you. And these commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using them, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on Side Hustle Mastery, we explore a wide range of side hustle ideas, strategies, and tips to help you make an extra income, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.